Turn it over to amateurs.
Now, if you will please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, welcome everybody to Game 2 against the Lincoln Stars with your Varsity Ames Cyclones. Our starting lineup, if you didn't hear, is on the forward positions. Running at the center position is Tristan Shifley, along with Isaac Flory and Aiden Baker on the wing positions, along with Oliver Giles and Kiefer Shifley. Running our D pair. So we'll have my colleague here, and my cohort will join me just momentarily. He's finished up some technology issues, and starting in goal, it will be Titus Weaver. Can't forget throwing that out there. Tobin, I think. It's Tobin. Golly, I got to get these brothers right. It's Tobin Weaver is the starting goalie.
Weaver,
I tell you, that's what we ought to just say. The Weaver goalie, they'll know, the family will know who that is.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Miss Connie Horn, who's joining us, is one of our regulars. We also have Mary Mathis out there. Aunt Mary, thank you for joining us. And then Miss Patty Van, Cooper's aunt. So we got some of our regulars out there and ready to go. So we'll have puck drop here just momentarily. 17 minutes, 17-minute periods to start off with the ice cut in between each periods. Our process, though, we were able to walk away last night with a 3-2 win over the Lincoln Stars, and we're looking for a sweep this weekend, and we'll get us going shortly.
All right. Sorry for me delaying my entry here. We're trying some new technical things and trying to get those GoPros behind the nets working, and it's just not quite working the way we want it to.
Hey, that's all right. Technology, baby. That's the way the world runs, and we'll get us started here. We were able to get the puck out of the zone. Kiefer's coming through the zone and able to push it down. It's now back up at the blue line.
Yeah, good
Oliver's
follow by his
come
brother.
Down.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got held up there, and Tristan was right behind him, pushed the puck deep in the zone. We get control.
Oliver was able to stop it on the thing and get us out, keep the puck live.
There was a nice feed down low. Flory was in the corner. He had the pivot, and he put it towards the net and just didn't quite connect. There was one we tried to put up top. We got a delayed penalty. Ames still has control. Shifley comes out, feeding up. He has Wilson
what a great
up
pass.
there. We pulled our goalie. Linder comes in.
Oh, what a great pass. A good up vision from Kiefer Shifley to see Wilson up there in the neutral zone. So that was a great opening pass.
Yeah. So what was I telling you early in the season? One of the things that we've struggled with is those long passes to get out of those clearing zones and getting a guy open on the far side of the ice. So when we can switch from strong side to weak side and we can find a guy waiting there, that can get us quick overloads on that zone.
They just got to be ready for it so we don't go off sides when they actually start making their way in.
Well,
but we're good.
Things.
We're good to go here, right? We're on our first power play of the day. As we talked about yesterday, we are missing one of our starting forwards. Nope. Good job, Oliver,
Giles
seeing
head
that
up.
in there.
Cut to Shifley was still stuck in the zone. Went for a cross ice pass from Giles. Feeds to Wilson. Wilson tries to backhand one, just in an awkward position. Missed the net wide.
But as we talked about yesterday, we're missing one of our starting forwards, Wyatt Pink. He is out due to illness this past week. He is joining us today, though. He is on. He is here, just not being able to play just because of missing all last week. So we have Linder out there now. We have Linder along with Tristan coming in with a shot on goal.
Puts one in
Wilson
there,
puts
bounces
one in
off.
there. Got still a loose puck out front. See if we can pick it up here with Jones at the blue line. See if we move the puck around here. There we go. Good skate in.
Good.
Oh, just on the backside.
That's something they work on in practice, too. You see those players lined up in front of the net, putting a screen in front of that goalie, letting that D-man put that puck down
right there,
and looking for the deflection. Lincoln caught themselves in a bad transition. We usually reserve that for ourselves, but
Yeah.
they dropped the puck over there and kind of caught the men transitioning off the bench there.
So we have Baker making his way out onto the ice. Ethan Garnis is out there. We have Charles Hargrove and Isaac Flory, along with Tristan. Lincoln was able to clear it again.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I was like, and I still am. I thought they did a really good job with puck control in this power play. Lincoln got their hands on it and, sent it out of the zone a couple times. But overall, I think this has been good control. Lincoln comes back full strength. Back and forth across the zone.
Yeah, we'll let them ice it. That's fine. We'll get a line change. We'll let them ice it. That's all right. We'll get a good line change here. So coming out onto the ice right now, we've got Cooper. We've got Josh along with Crash running the center line with Ethan and Keller. Keller had a really good play yesterday in that JV game. I'd like to see that burst of speed and some of the things I saw from him yesterday in that JV game too. So I'd like to see that going forward from him. He had some speed that I didn't know he had in him, so it was good to see. I like this back and forth. They're just playing smart hockey, just getting the puck back. Get to it, Josh.
So speaking of Josh, did you call out Aunt Mary on the
I did,
on the broadcast?
I did. I think I got our first three commenters on there, and their little shout-outs to them, a couple of our regulars. What are we going to do? We're going to call it icing? Yep. That's all right. We got it out.
Deflected, but yeah.
So we're going to get a face-off down in our zone. We're going to have coming out. We're going to have the Linder line. So we got Linder, Wilson, and Weaver. Like I said, Weaver is filling in for Wyatt Pink today. He had a good game last night with the JV and playing this role last night as well, along with Hargrove and Jones running in our D pair.
Okay. It's kind of a nice move. I mean, we've got some tall guys, but Weaver's tall and big on that offensive side. So a little different feel for that line, getting that big body in there. And he's done a good job parking in that low slot and, filling some space in front of the net. So if he keeps getting in there, I think we'll see.
Oh, right! Oh, man, that was close. Yeah, I agree with you. I'd like to see him down in front of the net, getting some of that, being there to tangle it up there in front of the net and get one of those.
Wilson dropped his stick there. Covered by the goalie. We'll face off in our zone.
Good Linder, another good win by Linder there. I'm just so impressed with how he can manage. That I wasn't impressed with, but
winning the face-off wins is another, one of those things that we're doing a lot better this year.
We are, and a large part of it is because of Graff and his ability and what he can do there. So here we go with a breakout.
He's got some speed.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Go! There we go, baby.
Little move. He's got Weaver on the far side.
Yep, right there in front. Get up to it, Chuck. Get up to it, Chuck.
Oh, that puck breaks loose. We just can't keep it in the zone.
That's right. Good job.
We needed one more wing enter in that zone. I think that could have turned out way different.
Step up. Step up. That away, Isaac. Good pass up. Good job to Baker.
He's got Jones and Flory coming in support. Gets angled off as he enters the zone. There's a good move by Shifley to pull that off the Lincoln stick. We talk about those wraparounds sometimes. That one wasn't a bad position.
Go. Got 2 down. Got your numbers. Look for Isaac in front. Oh.
That deflected off the pads pretty decent.
It did. Isaac just had made his position in to be able to receive that pass, so he had gone a little bit past where the
little deeper.
where that came from. So, I mean, it was a good setup, and Isaac was in great position. And, whoa, did he do that on purpose?
That was an
Or was
odd
it
one.
already off?
It might have already been off. Because like when he bumped it, it just shot back. So.
All right. So going back to that play, there was a good 2-on-1 rush in there. Tristan came around behind the goal line. Isaac was right there, perfect to receive that pass. Yeah. Tristan ended up taking the shot, but it was a good ricochet off of the pads, and Isaac had just gone past it a little bit because of where he was coming from and his speed. So
that's where I'd love to see F3 coming up the slot.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yep, you want to see that. So the young man in goal for Lincoln today, last name's Perry. He was on our Midwest team that we played with this fall.
Nice.
Him and Wes were our 2 goalies there. So got a couple of them out here today. They're a little familiar with who he is. So doesn't mean that gives us an advantage. We just, again, another player that we've had the opportunity to play with during another time.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I was looking at the beginning of the season, how many hundreds of players are in the Midwest Hockey League.
Just in general?
Just in general.
Well.
And a big community, but a small community.
Absolutely. Yeah. Get it out. No.
Oh, no. Boy, that was a good move.
Boy, you got to clear that faster. Yeah.
Close off that back door.
Oh, that away, Ethan. What are we going to get?
What do we got? Did it go out? Did it touch that player? It must have. They were up against the boards there. It must have hit into the bench or hit a player in the bench or something.
Okay. So
I didn't
coming
quite
out.
see the call, but
Coming out. We've got Linder, Wilson, and Weaver, along with Hargrove and Jones. Oh, pick it up.
Oh, over the net. That was
Lordy have mercy.
Way too open down there.
Way too open, and thank goodness he saw that open net and maybe panicked a little bit and put it 6 feet high. So we'll go with that. That way, Zach.
Wilson gets that just in the right side of the red line, so he puts that deep as Lincoln players are closing in on both sides of him. So
come on, Weaver, use that body, baby. Get it, make it work. Get to it, Jonesy.
Wilson bounces it up to the corner to Jones, sends it deep. Wilson doesn't quite get a hold of it.
Get to it,
wraps
Charles.
around Hargrove against the boards. He sends it down deep. Weaver gets it, puts it in front of the net. Nobody's there waiting for it. They pass up. Jones holds it in the zone. Lincoln gets it out, but Ames maintains control. Weaver gets up, sends it in deep. A chance for a line change for Ames. Who do we get? Baker, Shifley come in. Giles comes in. Wilson buying time, sends it up to Baker. Baker makes a little move. He gets tripped up. Lincoln gets it out of the zone. Ames doing a good job of putting themselves in good position. I think
they can't decide what he wanted to do there. That goalie wanted to. He didn't want it to stop for a face-off, but he dropped it, and his teammate wasn't quite ready for it, so he was able to glove it back up. But Kiefer's feeling it these days, though. And that was a good shot. Unfortunately, right in the middle of the breadbasket, but still the opportunity's there. So he's definitely not shy from pulling that trigger these days, and I love it. I was talking to his dad this morning, and his dad was telling me this is the Kiefer has always played D, and
there's a bounce,
right there.
And there it is. Baker was there on the rebound. Shifley put it off his pads. It went up front. Baker was in the perfect spot, but the goalie moved over and knocked that down. Oh, that was a great opportunity.
But that's what we got to see from our D, right? They've just got to get it up there on net, and for those opportunities present themselves. But going back to what I was telling you, I was talking to the Shifley's father today, Steve, and he was saying that this is the first time in the hockey career of his 2 boys that Kiefer has ever had more goals than Tristan. So
that sounds
I was like, well,
conversation.
is there a little brotherly jealousy there? He says, no, not at all. Tristan wants to win, and he don't care. So I love hearing that.
You know that
There'd have probably been a day in their youth career though that may have been a different opinion, but but no, today it's all about winning.
So going back to Kiefer's first goal, or as you call him, Schiefer.
I know, it's embarrassing.
The first guy with
there.
his arms around him was his brother.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved it. You know, as we've talked about, this line in particular has played a lot together. This is the age group 07s and 08s here, where they've been teammates every other year, and in some degree with Isaac. Isaac played up a couple of times with us, and so this line has been together for a long, long time. So you can see it in their productivity with the team so far, and just how they operate and know each other.
It's one of the nice things with Ames and being a relatively small organization. You know, you get some of that experience over time with these guys playing together. As we've gotten into high school, you know, we've seen a lot of fresh faces coming from outside of the organization and joining us. But you know, you get some lines like this that have had that experience together, and you can really tell. Nice move. Keller going across ice looking for Garnis. Lincoln did a good job filling the lane. Oh, Lincoln takes a shot on goal and gets deflected up in the air by West, and he's finally able to knock that down and cover.
Tobin.
Oh, I'm so used to saying West. Tobin Weaver.
So I see we have our other injured player in the house today. Cayenne Bristow has made it back in today.
Yeah, he's got his uniform on today.
He does. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but his cast goes from his toes to his hip.
I did not see it, but I heard.
It is massive, and I hope that will, as he progresses through his healing, hopefully that'll change. I watched them try to get him through the door this morning. It was I hate to say a little comical, but it was a little poor kid. I mean, but he's got a good spirit about it. We saw a couple photos with the team taken with him yesterday, and a lot of credit to him. He's got a positive attitude about his situation, and that's all. You know, that's all we can ask for at this time. So we have out on the ice right now. We have Linder, Wilson, and Weaver, along with Hargrove and Jones. This is a little bit of that breakout that we talked about yesterday, but a couple of swing and a misses there.
Strike one, strike two.
So we'll regroup here, and that's all right.
That's some of that young player energy coming out.
There's a good one right there. Come on, Zach. Oh, I needed that burner. I was wondering where that burner was coming from Zach, but we got a delayed penalty again. We got Lincoln coming off, so that's going to be against us.
We'll
get a hold of it, Zach. So we're about to go on
who's going in here.
Penalty kill. And I was reluctant, and I missed on our first power play. I reluctantly failed to recognize our primary sponsor, Iridium CrossFit, for our power play. So big shout out to them.
Going in the box. Roughing call on Wilson. I didn't quite see what happened.
Maybe that's why the afterburners didn't get turned on there.
Yeah.
So that was a little out of character for him not to go after that puck like that. So maybe that solves that problem a little bit for me.
So PK squad.
So we have Giles and Shifley along with Flory and Shifley. Disrupt. That away, Oliver. Disrupt. Get that puck. Disrupt. There we go, baby.
Puck's loose. Shifley puts it up to the point, but
come on, step up.
Impton's not able to
there
move
we
on
go.
it into the breadbasket. Tobin. I'm going to call him Wes all day.
Okay. Here.
Tobin Weaver.
And I'm not one to speak about names, but let's do this together. Tobin.
Weaver. All right, I got it.
It's the W that's throwing you off.
We get used to saying some of these names over and over again. Last season we saw a lot of Wes Carl. Oh, that comes out of the zone, forces Lincoln to reset.
We'll take that. Still the same four. That away, Kiefer. Oh, I thought he had it, but that's all right. It was enough to disrupt it enough to make him have to back out a little bit. But come on.
Lincoln enters the zone. They just dumped it in the zone, which.
Yeah, baby.
Shifley steps up, sends the puck to the far end.
All right, we're changing.
Smartly, Tristan was off to the races, and Coach called him in, said, let's get some bodies out there.
Uh-oh.
Puck breaks loose. Oh, Lincoln had the back door, and luckily Ames had him tied up enough. Nobody was back there to get the puck.
Well, we got to see Tobin's got to be able to, those type of shots there, he's got to be able to control those a little bit better. He's had a little bit too many rebounds this morning so far, and it hadn't cost us, but that luck will eventually run out. Oh!
That one, hard shot from Lincoln. It went off their own player.
We got going on in front, and what's going on in front?
Hargrove is just trying to get up. He's kind of off his skates. Ames gets it out of the zone.
So we have Crash in there right now,
off.
along with Jones and Hargrove,
Yep.
and Keller's making his way in. They got to prevent. We're going to have a trip out here, so we're about to go. We're going to go 5-on-3 for about 9 seconds.
We got to stop doing that.
Yep. I mean, kind of unfortunately, starting off. That second period yesterday for us was just horrific. We had six penalties that second period. 2 of them resulted in 5-on-3s. And then, they got one score out of that whole time period. So
Hargrove not happy about that one as he goes in the box. 9 seconds. We get Linder, Giles, and Shifley.
Let Linder win that.
Loose.
Get over to it. Get
5
there.
5 seconds. Keep it up high.
Come on, Giles. Get in his way.
There we
Clear
go.
it.
Launch
That
it.
away. Oh!
Thought he had it out.
I did too.
We're back 4v5.
All right, so we got Wilson out there now, so we're back 5-4. Come on, get up on him, Zach. There.
There we go.
Take it.
There we go. Buy some time. Send it to the far end. Wilson's in pursuit. Keep a little pressure down there. He pulls up. Ames resets after getting it out of the zone.
Step up. That away, Oliver.
Giles just didn't let that one move forward.
There
which
we go.
Good.
Yeah.
Good by Linder to step into that lane.
Yeah, offsides.
Offside.
Hey.
Offside call. So we're going to come out of the zone with a line change and a face-off as we continue this penalty kill. Our minute and 17 to go. Baker and Flory on forwards. We got Van Devender and Jones on defense. Flory wins the face-off. They get it, send it out of the zone, back into into Lincoln territory.
Oh, pick it up. There we go, Baker.
Baker gets a
Good
hold
job.
of it,
Nice.
feeds into Flory. Flory kicks that puck forward,
Oh,
puts it on
what
goal.
a shot on goal.
Lincoln comes away with it, but it's good to keep that pressure. Anytime you have that pressure, when we're in the penalty kill, we can get that down there and get shots on goal. Jones kicked that one out.
Wow.
Those get dangerous because it kind of, you get that little wounded duck floating at the
Yeah,
net.
it's just a hard thing. You want to tell the D, don't cause the deflection yourself. But
Yeah.
that's a split-second decision on what to do. It's just hard to do that.
So Flory's going to take this face off.
There
He
we go.
wins.
Good win. Good win.
Yep,
Way
there we go.
Jonesy. Here we go. See it, Baker. Clear
He
it.
won it. and then
Clear
they-
it. There.
Oh,
Ugh.
man. Lincoln doing a good job with those corners, keeping that in.
Yeah,
the blue
holding
line.
on to it.
Impens down by the hash mark, walks his way down.
Get on him.
Ames
Get on him.
keeps their defensive
Don't give him
set.
Don't give him that
30
kind of
seconds
time.
to go here. Yeah, if he wants to stay on the outside,
we
anytime
go.
defensively we can push them outside the house. That's a pretty decent move. He was facing the boards. He wasn't really getting any look to the inside where he could have a pass to anybody on the inside. There's a backhander.
There we go.
Goes
We'll get it
across.
out now.
There we go. Baker.
Good job.
There's a shot on goal.
Shot on goal, baby. So we have Giles and Shifley back out along with Crash. We're full strength again, so we have kind of a mixture out there right now. Woo! Get to it, Kiefer. That away.
we
Use
go.
that body,
Good
baby.
job. You guys,
Pass it
great
up,
angle.
pass it up, pass it up, pass it up. There we go.
Feeds to Keller. Oh, Keller just gets in front of his stick. Giles retreats and picks this one up, sends it up, forward pass to Garnis. Garnis gets it into the zone. Gets checked into the boards. You see, that's one where, he sent that forward. That's a pretty long delay between when he released that puck and then they hit him into the boards. And I know there's the follow-through and you're checking all that. the league a couple years ago was like really trying to crack down on it.
Oh,
there we go, Garnis. Let's get that replay and look what happens here. Garnis did a good job. Long pass into the zone. He's down in the corner, makes a little shuffle move, gets it in the upper left-hand corner. See what this looks like as we enter the zone here. So we come out, gets in deep. Keller puts it up there. Garnis has it, makes a little move, gets up in the corner there.
Gets his own rebound. No, it ricocheted off the goalie, I think. It wasn't a rebound. It was a direct shot, and it went off the goalie into the back of the net. So we'll give the apple to the goalie. How about that?
If there was a stat for that, I don't think anybody would want to see it.
So Linder's a little hard into the boards. He's a little slow getting up, but he is up, making his way back down. That was a great pass by Dylan as well. Oh. Excellent assist by Dylan. Seeing it, having good vision of that ice, and a good pass up to Ethan. So we'll take the 1-0 lead with 35 seconds left in this first period.
Yeah. So one thing is we look at our shots on goal, and we're pretty even here. Our stats man has us at 12 shots for us, 11 shots for Lincoln. But I was actually surprised to see it so close. I really felt like it's been going in our favor. You know, the pressure and the quality shots down there. So
we will admit, depending on what our statistician technical director is doing, we've had a couple of shots on goals where we've been clearing the puck too.
Yeah, yeah. He was counting them. I saw
He was counting them. I love it. Give the count.
So good start. This is where we ended yesterday, wasn't it? 1-0 coming out of the first period.
Well, how about we not have a repeat of?
Let's not come out of the locker
I'm
room
okay
like
with that repeat. First period, 1 goal ahead. I'm okay with that.
So two things that you were ahead, but I felt like they were really playing well this morning.
Yeah.
Coming onto the ice. So
you know, coming in from a late night, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, it's an early morning to come in. You know, players did have a curfew of 11 o'clock last night. Fingers crossed that maybe they kept the curfew or not. We're going to think they did, but still, they had to be here at 8:30 this morning. I mean, no matter what, that's still not a big turnaround. So early morning. So I was impressed. We don't usually, in the past, we haven't always started great on a Sunday morning. So it's good to see that and how they played. They played well. They're pretty consistent all the way through, still passing the puck pretty well. And the shots on goal, like I said, what did we end up with, 12?
I think we're 12-12 right now.
So, I mean, for us, you're 10 shots for every 1 goal, so they are definitely falling within that parameter. But I think the shots on goal have actually been really good shots, too. So good rebound opportunities, and looking forward to see what happens in the second period. See you all in about 15. All right, welcome back, Tom. We're getting ready for our second period out there. You can see Coach Pink behind the bench there, giving a little encouragement to his teammates. He can't be on the ice himself today, but he's there to keep his teammates motivated and ready to go, though. So it's good to see that.
I'm looking at him and his twin brother Grant Kaler.
Yeah, I know. I don't even want to talk about their haircuts. We'll just slide right over there. Welcome back to our live chat, folks out there. We still got Connie, Mary, and Patty from the original group on there, but I've also seen Connie Weaver has joined us. That's the Weaver boys' grandparents. And then we have Jeremy Bristow on there. Jeremy, I'm assuming, is maybe still out in Chicago. That's where he was yesterday. So
if he's not in Chicago, he took a really fast drive home.
He absolutely did. So welcome everyone else that's on the live stream that hadn't dropped their name in the chat. But we're going to start off with Shifley, Flory, and Baker, along with Giles and Shifley. Oh, come on, Isaac. Pick it up.
Little stick action. Oh, good job by Giles pushing it in up in front of the net.
The ice is still a little bit slick behind the net. It's not as bad as it has been in the past, so we're glad to see that. Pass over to Giles. Giles with a shot on net. Flory almost with the deflection. Look at him. You can see him. He's like, I just missed it. Yeah. He had his stick right there for it, and I think he just missed it. Isaac normally has pretty good, not normally, and I don't even say it about that, but he has good eye-hand coordination. So I see him knocking down pucks all the time, but that was really close. That would have been quite beautiful.
I don't know if people that haven't been around there and realize like the size of that stick and the size of that puck and what it takes to hit one out of the air. Yeah. So it's a talent. I still remember, gosh, I can't remember if I was in high school or college, a Wayne Gretzky goal where it was just sitting there in the middle of the air and he just swung at it like it was a spicy meatball floating over home plate in a baseball. You just watched his eyes light up and like hit that one in the goal. So yeah, these guys, I always say, like until you're actually on the ice with these guys, and I know you've done it too, then you see how much speed and coordination it takes to go at the speeds they have. It's going to be an icing call.
It's going to be icing. A little unfortunate there. He had a good deflection off the boards there, just a little bit too hard from that perspective though.
Yeah.
So
I thought they might give him the deflection into the zone there. That was pretty close, but yeah, these guys, like the coordination that it takes for them to do the things they do out there is impressive.
Hey, Miss Lisa Stanfield's joining us from wherever she sits this morning, maybe Webster City.
Webster City-ish.
But she is joining us. That's Josh's mom, so welcome.
I just saw her last night. She was in the house.
Here, yep.
I don't know if I've seen her this season yet.
Her hubby and Daddy Stansfield's just literally right beneath me, so I could tickle the top of his head if I needed to, but I won't. But come on. He's got at that point he had one too many little crossover things. He just needed to put the puck on the net at that point. He had a trailer behind him, so you want to be able to see that.
I think that's something, we work in those zone entry things. And we talk
about there. Oh!
Shifley off his skates and puts it up in front of the net. Flory was
right
there.
Right
Good
there.
One.
Shoot it.
Backhander by Flory. Still loose. Bounces off. The other Shifley sends one on goal. Great sequence.
Come on, pick it up.
Up to the point.
Shifley
again. Shifley sends it in low. Goes left to the goal. Baker picks it up. Goes to Flory on the wing. Flory up high to Giles.
My God.
And just cost his dad $200. Well, Mike, welcome back. He had to take a little break and figure out how he's going to pay for that one.
Oh, boy. There went that monthly allowance.
So Giles.
Oh, my God.
Giles winds up on one and snaps his stick in two. That's one where I wish I had that slow-mo picture, like the flex those guys get on their sticks when they do things like that.
So a little story behind that stick. That is his birthday stick, and it's a custom stick. It's got his name. It's got a special color on it, number, and all that stuff. So
I was looking at it. It's got some nice orange on it.
Yep, that's a special custom sticks on that Hyperlight 2 as it was coming out. That was a pre-sale that we got. We got it for his birthday. So
that's probably going to be a Stansfield going in the box for hopefully just a roughing. So we're going to go into penalty kill mode. So who's more sad, you or Oliver over that one?
Oliver may be a little bit more sad on that stick. I have come to I've just come to knowing that, I mean, we bought him a pair of new shin pads just this past weekend. So if you're a hockey parent, and especially coming into this many years later, you just resign to how much this sport costs you. So it is what it is. Now, where I get mad is when they do stupid stuff and they break their sticks.
Oh, when you see them go and like hit the boards
yes,
or something.
Yes, do something stupid. That, learn how to hit a slap shot, son. Yeah. I'll just say that.
That was a heck of a shot. Like he was wound up on that one.
he was ready to go. So we are on a penalty kill right now. We got Linder out there. Linder actually, I think, won the puck, but he got tripped up a little bit going and getting it. So we've got Chuck out there along with Jonesy and Wilson.
I don't know if everybody heard. That was officially that was a roughing on Stansfield.
Yep.
Was the
call.
That. I didn't see the call at the bench, but
yeah, it was a good call. Yeah. I mean, almost close enough that it could have been something a little bit else too. So, come on, Jonesy.
Jones chips that one up. Good pressure.
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there.
Goalie's out. Goalie's out right there. Oh.
There we went. Linder's up at the point. That was just foaming at the mouth, drooling a little bit.
Woo! Goalie's going to have to clean himself a little bit after this one. He realized he may have been a little bit too far out.
Yeah.
Woo! Boy, that was an opportunity.
Jones went down there. Yeah, he thought he was going to go and give the help, and then Jones won that, chipped it up to Linder at the point. There was a scramble in front of the goal. Missed opportunity.
Nice, a nice empty netter that one would have been. Still on this penalty kill for at least the next minute. Step up, Oliver.
So Giles spins around, sends that one up the ice. In penalty kill, no icing on that one.
Step up, step up.
Oh,
no. Woo!
Yeah, a little chatter from the stands on that one.
Yep. Little understandable. I can't.
That one goes out of the zone. Masseth pulls it back, gets control off the shin pads of Baker and out of play.
Woo! I could have sworn. Oh boy, that was a fast break in the making right there.
He was ready to go. He was right in the right position.
Yep.
Had his shin guards right in front of it like we teach him to, and it just, instead of going down and up the ice, it bounced up and into the Lincoln bench.
It's a crash, a nice win there. So who do we have out here? We're going to call. Nope. No, he didn't call it. Holy cow.
So we got Jones, Keller, crash.
Come on, send it down. Send it down. Attaboy.
There we go.
Still
I like it when they put that, like, instead of just sending the rocket, kind of lob it a little bit.
Yep.
And let that just kind of trickle into the zone. It forces them to retreat.
Because if you go, that puck's going to bounce off these boards. So if you're going a little bit too much on it, they're going to pick up that puck. It's a little slash right there. There we go.
We're going to get a slash.
We're going to get a slash. They are. I think Lincoln Stars family parents are not going to be happy with the officiating at this moment. I think they believe there are two calls that were not made, a trip and almost a check from behind.
Cross-check at least.
So I can't necessarily fault them for thinking that way. I would say the two of us with our reaction probably thought we should have been on the penalty kill a couple of times there, but we'll take it at this moment, folks. If we got any Lincoln folks out there, I promise you it's not any home cooking. We don't know these officials any more than they know us. So
Giles goes across looking for Wilson, but
Jones, Giles, Wilson, Kiefer, and Linder.
So Wilson holds up at the point, walks across. Jones to the point, looking for Giles, and Lincoln's going to send that one to the far end.
Just a little bit hard off the skates. Unfortunate bounce that it took right there. So Jones
here we are, 90 seconds in.
I like it. Cross ice pass.
Giles trying to find Linder entering the ice.
I didn't need for him to do that, but we'll.
Shifley scrambling, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
So we got to see a little bit more from this power play line specifically. We have Shifley just made his way back out. Jones is picking up a little speed.
Yeah, they're trying to get set up here, and they're just not getting
come on, out front,
settled
out
into
front,
their power play that they had before. There we go.
Linder.
Hold on to it, Linder. And
You better get to it. You better get to it.
Lincoln's just disrupting things. We got to there we go. Comes out. Giles behind the net. Lincoln getting in between it. Gets tripped up, but Wilson comes out with it. Off the boards to Garnis. Wilson carries it in, comes in left side. He's got Shifley and Garnis in support. Works his way down low, looking in the slot. Garnis just got ahead of it. Hargrove in the slot. Send it up to Garnis. Garnis picks it up again, trying to get control of it. Still comes out. Lincoln. Oh, that one's going to go.
That one's gone.
That one went up in the insulation.
That was gone.
It didn't even come out.
We won't see that. We won't see that puck until demolition on this rink at some point in the far, far future.
So we are almost through this power play, and our statistician is pointing out that we've had 0 shots on goal, which we've seen. They're getting in the zone, but they're not getting the time to set up. Here's another one where they get in the zone, and Lincoln's just taking it off our sticks or disrupting. They're getting it out of the zone. They're not letting us, get anything clean. So
5-on-5.
We're back 5v5, Lincoln at full strength.
So our lineup out there right now, we're still in that power play lineup. Lincoln, they are still in this fight for sure, right? They are not backing down at all. But
there's a lot of hockey to play here.
So we're still in that second power play line, technically still out on the ice. So Baker,
there goes
Baker's
Baker to
through.
break away. Garnis on the far side. Baker puts one down low, bounces off, get the rebound up to the point. Jones steps up, puts it back down in the corner. Baker trying to get back down there to it. He comes out with it again, works up to Jones at the point. Jones holds it in, puts it back down low. Garnis is there waiting for it. He sends it back up to the point. Lincoln's going to get this.
I love that right there.
There was one where Jones just stepped up and took him off the puck. He was going to come away with that. Great way to keep possession down on our end of the ice. Lincoln kind of mishandles. Wilson was right there and unable to collect that puck.
Weaver back in neutral ice. Nice pickup through the neutral zone from Weaver right there to get that puck and shoot it back down.
Yes,
we regroup back in now. Wilson just right through the slot, just not a bad pass, just somebody, the Lincoln player was also there. Come on, Jonesy.
So no icing. Stansfield's back there, wraps it around the boards.
Pick it up. Tobin, don't back, Titus, don't back out now.
To it.
Yeah, we gotta finish that. Keep going after it.
Into the bread basket. Yep. Off his chest pads, knocked down low. Weaver couldn't quite cover. We ended up behind the net. Ames gets it up high, and that was way too many shots in our zone.
Too much.
Way too sloppy. Watch this sequence. We kept trying to get it out. Lincoln kept holding it in on us, and watch the replay here. How much they held it in our zone. And this is kind of where we were in the second period last night. We came out, they're still hustling, but they're not settling into things. They just went through a power play. They didn't get a shot on goal. We're in the zone here. We can't get it out of the zone. You looked at what happened where Lincoln was just able to get stuff cleared on us when we couldn't get settled into the zone. And finally just one too many shots on goal. And we look at this where, even though our shots on goal are fairly even, Lincoln's definitely feel the momentum going their way in the second period at that point.
Tobin's got to clean that up a little bit too right now. I mean, he's got to be able to minimize that was almost a breadbasket shot.
There was a key shot that went off his chest pad and bounced out and let them keep in there and keep that pressure going.
Yeah, he's got to be able to. Lincoln's buzzing a little bit here. They're feeling it. How do we Coop to Hargrove? Said Lincoln is not backing down at all. They are buzzing right through.
Oh yeah,
they're
feeling it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are those momentum swings. We're still kind of in that. We've evened up shots on goal. They've gone ahead on the scoreboard here. So this is one where Coach Rick really needs to kind of step in there and kind of settle him down. We certainly far from out of this game, but
absolutely.
the momentum swinging in Lincoln's favor right now.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, we've just got to, to your point, you got to settle down a little bit there. You got to get control, possession of the puck, not just slap it away. You know, get in there, put your body into it. But they've just got to calm down at this moment.
Yeah,
I think Rick is. I think he called timeout.
Yeah.
This is where
Probably.
I think almost his time a little bit, maybe about 6 or so minutes yesterday. I think I even asked you. I was like,
yeah, is he gonna do
you
this?
think Rick needs to be using his timeout now to settle him down? So maybe he's getting into it a little, trying to get it changed a little bit earlier here. So we got the Carpenters out there, Shannon and Jimmy. They were here in-house yesterday, and we got a little bit of their horn, especially at the end of the game. They were able to use that. Some old memories coming through with them, so glad to see them yesterday. We have Norma Van Devener has got us online watching as well, so welcome, Norma. And welcome everybody else that's on the live stream that is not checking in on the chat. But thank you all for joining us this morning. I can't see it. Looks like we've got 51 on the live stream right now. So we always like to think there's always 2 people for every one that's on there. So we are going to say we're up in the hundreds. We're triple digits right now of viewers. We like to see that and the ability to provide a little streaming to you all, you guys. So what we need to see here, Tom, is that coming out of this timeout, hopefully Rick's just chatting with him. Maybe he's talking about the weather. Maybe he's doing something just to kind of, you know, get their minds slowed down, get them calm a little bit here, and let's just play some hockey and play Ames Cyclone hockey here. We certainly got the ability and the skill to do that. So we got to slow down Lincoln's momentum, though, because that's what's going on right now. So
Shifley wins that one, pushes it forward. So one of the things we always talked about in the USA hockey, you know, we talked about in our coaching clinics, like everybody like pictures the sports movie or whatever, and the coach is out there, you got to give it 110%, you got to do this and spike. And they're really like hockey is just, it's a thinking game, and you want them to be, you know, like 80% and going steady the whole time, not the big ups and downs. And so when we get in that point where we're kind of letting up a little bit, we need to settle in, kind of get them back in the game.
So we got a odd rush here. We got 3-on-2 coming in. Giles was able to thing. We had a great back check from Tristan to get us through. Oliver with a pass out to the neutral zone. Isaac was right there, but wasn't able to pick it up. Don't.
Well, you know what? I mean, it wasn't the best reaction, but he was also holding on to his stick.
What we got going here?
I think he's going to call Isaac on that one. Now we can go ahead and, why don't you talk to the bench over there? 2 minutes for a slash. I think that was a slash.
Well, that may be what they're calling, but it also may be a makeup call from one they probably missed earlier with him. The Lincoln fan certainly thought he should have got one earlier, but nonetheless. But you know, we just talk about this is just where we continuously put ourselves behind the 8 balls is unnecessary. Here we go. Here we go. We got the numbers.
Got a 2v1 breakaway. He's got a man over there. Pulls back. Just buy a little time.
I like it. Not that much time.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So Lincoln gets a breakaway, but Hargrove, always smart on that defensive move. He's back there, helps get the coverage. There we go. There's another one of those rebounds off of Weaver we don't want to see.
We got it. We got to minimize those rebounds. Those are good, juicy rebounds, too. So.
Yeah, that was like right in front of the net. Wilson going and closing down that
corner.
Come on,
Zach. Now go. Now again, we're in the same boat.
Another 2v1 breakaway. Now he's got more space. Feeds over to Linder. A little too much of the sauce toss in that one. If that might have been a little bit softer.
On the ice, that would have been right on this tape, and he would have buried it in the back of the net.
That was one from the youth hockey days. It drives me nuts when it's like we went to Chicago, and all the time we told them it's like put your pass flat on the ice, make it so something that they can catch. Oh, there come on!
Yeah!
Oh, no!
Come on, wrap! Oh my gosh!
The goalie came out, tipped that one out, hands went up, and he shot on goal. I saw the net move. I thought it was in the net.
I thought it was in the back.
Oh, premature celebration. But Ames sends that one back down as we go on our last 20 seconds of this penalty kill. They send this one, Giles. Sanders is up with Hans. Gets squished between Giles and one of the Lincoln players. Hans is going to go off the ice. I think he shook up a little bit on that one. Baker steps in for him. Lincoln working at the point. They come down low. We're going into our last 3 seconds. And here comes Ames back at full strength. Shifley working his way in that corner, battling Lincoln, not letting him make any progress there. Gets it out of the zone, chips it up, gets past.
Come on, he got it.
Gets past Wilson.
Oh.
I thought this guy called that it was touched.
I did too.
Well, I don't know. He's right there, and then he's looking across the ice like the other guy's going to make the call. It's like, you're right there. You're the official. It's your job to see that touch. And instead of looking and making his own call, he looked across the ice and let the far man make it.
So we got to see Tobin kind of swallow those pucks up a little bit better. Got to minimize those rebounds.
Yeah, for sure.
For that thing. So we have Wilson, Linder, and Weaver out on the ice right now.
There we go. Linder put that leg up there, knocked that
Jones
one down.
and Hargrove. Oh, pass over. Nice
pass.
Job.
Wilson
nice.
coming in. He's got Weaver on the far side. He's just buying time as Lincoln back checks. A little too much holding on to it.
Yep.
I mean, he's waiting for his support, but Lincoln's not going to let him stand there forever, so he's got to make a decision. Linder has it behind the net, works his way into the corner,
he's by
puts
himself.
it up. Down low.
Come on.
Weaver backhands one on the goal. Gets knocked down by the goalie's pads. Linder has it again. He's working his way on the outside. Wilson is there. Wilson walks across. Wilson goes far side to Hargrove. Hargrove makes a move at the point, works his way to the slot. Over to Jones. Jones off the shin pads, a Clausen from Lincoln.
Come on. Right there. Come on,
to the
Jonesy.
point. Jones is up here. He's feeding to the slot. Wilson is there. He's trying to get a hold of it. Lincoln comes out of the zone. Here comes Bauman into the corner. Gets checked off by Wilson behind the net. Jones picks up the puck. Oh, there's one that's not going to go away.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
So there's one where Wilson got an elbow to the back of the head. Wilson got one to the back of the head, and Linder came and cleaned that one up.
Yeah, but he's gonna go in the box.
But that's the one where he's gonna go and get. I hope he doesn't go alone, because the other guy very blatantly was putting an elbow on the back of Wilson's head, but the other box isn't open. They got to sort that one out.
There's a very good chance we won't see him for the rest of this game.
That's what I'm wondering, because he came in very late, and that's what gets you in trouble.
He's just not. I mean, Coach Rick's just not going to put up with that. I mean,
so
again, the emotion side of things, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to tell a 16, 17-year-old to get a hold of his emotions in these situations. 18, or he's a senior. But again, this puts us back in a bad spot. We don't know what he's going to get here. He may get some kind of match penalty or something here for.
I hope not a match penalty for that. He could get a game misconduct.
I don't know. He came in late and hit him up high. I mean, that play was over. They had already whistled it.
Yeah.
And he came in, so and you can see Coach Baker was pretty fired up about there. So that we may not see, even if Graff gets out of the box, we may not see him again. So yeah, he's going. Well, who's going in there with him? What's going on? Zach going in. So I think Zach's going in there for the original penalty.
Zach's going in for a penalty?
I think Zach's going in for the original penalty. So we'll see. Maybe I think Zach and the other player are going to have offsetting penalties. And then I think you're going to have Linder coming in with his penalty, whatever degree it is, for his coming through.
We'll see if we get a call up here and let you know what the call is going to be.
So we got our team manager down there making sure that everything's being done correctly and put in the right place. So Rod's down there taking care of that.
He was consoling.
He was, because Graff's mad. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like to see one of his best friends getting lit up like that. So I mean, again, it's hard for me to sit here in this position and tell these young men to control their emotions in these situations, but you got to control your emotions in these situations.
Well, that goes back to what I said before. Like, it is a game of, like, conflict is emotional, but that's one where they have to keep that in check, and that'll get you in trouble. Well, that's where, when they talk this long about it, it's something we're not going to like. But if it was a match penalty, which would be the dangerous thing,
we wouldn't see him next
he would be going off
weekend.
the ice.
Okay,
Well,
so
we wouldn't see him for at least 2 weeks.
That's good. All right. We'll see what he gets. I think he just got a 2 minutes. So, and the other 2 are offsetting. So,
yeah.
So we're going to be 5 on 4. No, 4 on 4. My bad. 4 on 4. And actually, because
that was after the play.
Because they're serving that penalty together.
It's 5v4.
Oh, did I miss 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, sorry.
Because
there we go. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on. So we have Keller and Crash out there right now, along with Jones and Hargrove. Jones is coming in. Hargrove's coming in. Giles is coming out. Shifley's coming out. Baker's coming out. So we have Giles and Jones running. Jones is coming out. That's going to get Shifley out there now. Kiefer's going to be coming out. So we have Shifley, Baker, and Giles out there right now. Good deflection by Baker.
Nice. Laid himself out just to deflect that one, get it off wide.
Come on. No,
Don't let him work around the corner. Giles has this one. He's walking his way up. Lincoln's holding off, so he gets it to his buddy Tristan. Tristan tries to feed inside. Baker just deflected it.
That's all right. We'll take it.
Good tip back. This is what you'll have to see. 45 seconds, like just buying time on the clock. Baker checks out. Hans comes in.
Giles and Shifley still out there along with Tristan. Did you see that? I like Kiefer stepping up like that now. In this situation, it's a little tough, but oh, jeez.
Boy. The post did us a favor.
Get out. Oh,
that deflects out of play.
You know, I give that kid a lot of credit. That was a great shot because Oliver had him in the right position and had him pushing out, but he was able to basically toe drag in a little bit and make a great shot. And Tobin hadn't made it over there yet, so, I mean, again, the post was our friend on that one and kept the puck from going in.
So I think Dale Doback was a Lincoln parent that was checked in with us last night.
Yep.
I agree with him.
There's that rebound.
Let's just play hockey.
Play hockey. We agree with you, Mr. Dale. No matter what the team is or who the players are, we 100% agree with you. You don't want to see anybody. That's how injuries occur. That's how people, don't play for a couple of weeks. I mean, the whole 9 yards. There's just no room for.
Ames is back at full strength here. So we get our player back. Graf is back on the bench. And we have to wait for a whistle to get our other two players back.
To get our 2 players out, yep. Stop it. Get out. Nope. Wow,
Garnish behind the net. Oh, I think he was trying to flip one up front, but got the back of the net instead of finding someone up there. Jones retreats.
No ice. Giles with a pass up. Unfortunately, right in his 2 skates. Reed is so calm in his presence. I mean, he just does not flutter. You know what I mean? He did not panic on that. He controlled the puck. Got it out in the neutral zone. All right, well, again, we're basically where we were yesterday. Same scenario. We're down by 1 going into the – we may have been down – no, we weren't down by 2 yesterday, were we?
Were we even up coming out? I think –
were we 1-1 going into the third?
It was pretty close.
Yeah. But the play was relatively the same, right? You basically had the same – not a good clean second period. They have to they're going to have to clean some stuff up. We got to stay out of the penalty box. We just got to play smart hockey and play our game. I'm not panicking yet. I'm not worried yet. We've got a good team ahead of us.
Very even. Shots on goal. We have 20 for Lincoln, 22 for us.
Okay. Well, I am happy with 22 goals, 22 shots on goal through the second period. I mean, they've got to be, good shots on goal and all that fun stuff, though. So, all right, folks, we'll see you in about 15. And we are
Hold on.
back. Sorry.
Now we're back.
We are back for the third period of the second game of this weekend against Lincoln. Been a pretty good game so far. A lot of back and forth. Lincoln has not backed down one bit. They were fired up that second period and showed that by 2 unanswered goals. Through that process. So hopefully Rick's got them calmed down a little bit. And here we go. We got Shifley, Flory, and Baker out. Shifley wins the draw, and Baker was able to pick it up. A good rush into the.
Oh, nice
right
move.
there. Oh,
great
great
move.
shot.
It's still loose. It's still loose.
loose.
Now he's got it covered.
What a great shot. Baker was, Shifley was able to push that puck out. Baker was able to draw it down, get below the red line. Yeah. Isaac saw the possibility, made a cut towards the net.
Right across the face-off dot.
Just right inside, and good shot on net, a little bit of a rebound. We just didn't capture that time. 2 wins by Shifley there on the face-offs, though at that second juncture, Lincoln was able to pick it up. So, pick it up.
Oh, no. Giles is back there to pick it up.
Oh, that's offsides. Woo.
Got lucky. So Kiefer was there. You know, he's been making good use of that shot from the point, and he went to line up on it and swing and a miss, and Lincoln picked up on it. Those are those mistakes that, you know, they make us pay for, and we can't do that.
But it didn't cost the Shifley family a stick yet, so.
No.
Little lazy play there. We got to see a little bit more out of this bunch.
Yeah, well, my son last year, we got him a nice stick, and one of the players in practice just went and like slashed right over the top of it, like brand new. And it's just like, why would you even do that?
Well, we got lucky there. He had the ability to just basically shoot and fire the puck out right from there, top of the slot. So we're not seeing, need to see a little motivation here.
Yeah, they're not fired up like they were. Isaac doing a good job buying time. He loses an edge. Flory always solid on his skates. Just went around that corner and skate went out from him. Giles picks us up behind the net. Reverses back to Shifley. Keller checks in, and he's trying to keep him out of the zone. Lincoln's taking the chance to get fresh legs after they dump into our zone. Giles trying to feed up. Lincoln pushes it back down deep. Shifley goes back to collect it. Bounces off the boards, gets it up ice. Garnis comes out with it. He's got Hance and Weaver with him in support. He lobs it into the zone. Can of corn.
What? Oh, I feel like that was a little pre-whistle right there.
Have control of that. Like, it barely hit his glove, and he did not have control of that. That bounced out of his glove.
Interesting. So we have Crash and Keller and Garnis, along with Van Devender and Stansfield out there right now.
Oh, puck loose. Hance goes and crashes the net. Goalie collapses on it. Net is off. We're going to whistle that one and face off back in the zone.
I think Crash thinks that went in.
I didn't think it did from here, but he's got a much better view of it.
A little bit there. He may be a little biased on wanting to sell it a little bit more too, though. So
it was close. I thought the goalie got back over and knocked it down. But he did. It was great pressure. Lincoln wraps.
Get to it, Ethan. That'll, baby.
Hance.
That's all right.
Did he hold it? He held it in.
A little bit.
And then Lincoln pushes it back out.
There we go. Good D
goes
to D to Cooper to Keller. We're going to call it. Yep.
Icing. Yeah.
No, he called it. No,
he called
it
off. He had his hand up.
Another good opportunity there. You're seeing that they had the crash on there. They just lost possession of the puck below the red line. I think we had both of our forwards down there ready to receive an outward pass. So just little details that we're continuously working on and showing a good bit of improvement on. Uh-oh. Come on, Coop. Come on, Coop. That a baby. Come on, Coop. Battle it out. There we go.
Chips it out. Garnis.
Sorry, getting a switch, getting a line change. We've got Jones coming in. We've got Weaver coming in. We've got Cooper getting good possession of the puck. Got Crash. Don't see a line change here. We got Linder coming out. We got Wilson coming out. We got Hargrove coming out. Come on.
Oh, nice. Fires into the chest pad. Linder had one right on goal, and that's going to be an icing call.
We'll take that.
So I want to give a shout out there. We talked a lot about Shifley. Kiefer Shifley.
I don't think Graf's chin strap is.
It looks like it's hanging down quite a bit, doesn't it?
It does.
But they wouldn't let him go. I think it's just the extra part they tighten up because they wouldn't let him.
I mean, you would
if
think,
it's hanging down
you would
that
think
obvious.
Not. I mean,
That's like
if he's
USA
got that
hockey
much
rules.
extra, dude. His no, because the buckle. You can see the buckle on the end of that. He does not have his chin strap. I don't believe.
That sure looks like it, doesn't it? When we were coaching youth hockey,
I can't
like
tell.
if a coach went on the ice, you'd get in trouble if you didn't have it buckled.
I can't tell.
We won't worry about that. There's some of that calmness of Reed Jones coming around there. Doesn't rush it, just picks it up. Calmly skates behind the net, finds his pass. Good decision maker. Oh, tries to drop it back to Linder. Gets behind him, Lincoln comes back. We got a good back check. We got two.
Yep. See, didn't have it on.
There we go.
There's your answer right there.
Yeah. So that is one that will immediately whistle dead if the helmet comes off. Way too dangerous for anybody to be skating around. Lincoln sends one down deep. Shifley comes around, Flory in pursuit. Lincoln tries to send another one in there. Too many Ames bodies in front of the goal. Baker goes, collects this one. He's got far support for Jones, for Shifley. Tried to find him, but that's a lot of ice to make a connection.
But it would have been pretty.
It would have been awesome. But yeah,
Here we go. Now we got the open ice here. There we go.
Oh,
just too many
Baker.
passes into the skates.
Oh, tried to find Giles in the far side. Giles sends it back in front of the net. Shifley is in front of it and just doesn't connect. Flory buying time up to Shifley on the point. He holds it in, sends it down deep to Giles. Giles puts it up in front of the net. Keller sends one on goal, gets deflected. Keller again off a Lincoln player. Backhander by Shifley. Goes behind the net. Shifley comes out with it. He's going to try and send it in to Keller. Keller trying to knock it down so he can get a play on it. Puck comes across the ice. Giles is there. He sends it in again. He's got Keller and Shifley both in front of the net, and that deflects out of play. We're going to get a whistle and new legs on the ice. I like that a lot better than what we were seeing. Good control, good pressure, getting the puck in front of the net, getting pressure on the net. Something we were lacking, I think, in that second period.
Got to move that through there. A lot of opportunity, a lot of deflects there, so we just got to keep that pressure up. So we got Crash in there now with Garnis and Keller, along with Van Devender and Stansfield. We got a delay penalty coming up, so we're going back on penalty kill.
Is that Garnis going in?
Yep. So I want to give a big shout out to our one of our primary sponsors out there, Iridium CrossFit. Hadn't had the opportunity for a power play yet this period for me to recognize them, so just want to shout out to Iridium CrossFit and all that they do for us. Thank them for their sponsorship, along with all the hard work they help put into our off-season and off-ice training. So thank you, Iridium CrossFit. Good catch, good catch, good catch.
Yep, controlled that one. That's what we've been looking for.
Well, Dale's trying to give us some inside information, Dale. We appreciate it. I wish I could relay that down to our coach.
We're going to call into the bench. See if they got the live feed going on the bench.
Because he's not wrong. Get it clear, get it clear.
Oh, there's a good chance to get it out of the zone.
Yeah, just, again, manage control.
Hargrove, uncharacteristic miss there.
On our penalty kill, you got Keller out there. You got Crash out there along with Hargrove and Jones.
Oh, loose.
That was almost a good deflection. Oh, no,
boy.
no, post. Woo.
That is.
Post is our friend. Post is Tobin's friend today so far. We got Giles coming out, Shifley coming out. We got Linder coming out. Wilson's out there. Oh, that away, Linder. Oh, did you see that? That's that baseball in him now.
Yeah.
That's
caught it out of the air in one direction, spun around and hit it out of there. It was still in the air.
That's impressive. Give that baseball hand-eye coordination that Graf possesses.
Oh,
Let's get it back out, Kiefer. It's all right.
There we go.
Go, Oliver. Go, Oliver. Get to it.
Giles chasing it down. Lincoln wraps around. They don't quite have control. Wilson chips in. It's going to go out off a Lincoln player into the Lincoln bench. Good pressure there. Driving it down to the far end. We're going to face off and neutral ice because that's where it went out of bounds from.
Same lineup out there with Linder, Wilson, Giles, and Shifley. Linder able to push that puck up forward. Yeah, we'll take that pass through neutral ice. Thank
Linder
you very
gets
much.
a hold of that one, sends it deep into Lincoln's territory. Their goalie really likes to come out. He's been caught almost twice where we had a pretty good opportunity. Ames has a player out there.
He was
Linder
right
can't
there.
get it.
Oh, he almost had it out, tipped out
Garnis
to him.
went to the blue line. He was looking for it.
He was right there, yeah. Good visual by
Shifley chips it down. Lincoln carries it into the zone. That could have borderline been a hand pass as he caught that and kind of put it forward a little bit, but I'm always surprised sometimes.
Oh, go get it. Come on.
Here we go, Kiefer.
There we go.
Pushes it back down deep, wraps around like Garnis goes and gets it. He tries to deflect it in. Hans picks it up, drops to Stansfield. There we go.
What a shot.
That one went
That away, Coop.
belly high.
Come on.
Another one in there. Ames chips it up. Cooper knocks it down.
That away,
Van
Coop.
Dievener knocks it down into neutral ice. Stansfield steps up, chips it forward. He carries it into the zone. Goes back center ice. He's got Keller following up. Lincoln goes back around the net. They're trying to send it up high. Cooper holds it in. Van Dievener holding it at the blue line. Keeping the pressure. We got to get that, not just win the blue line, but we got to enter the zone and start keeping the pressure down in there.
Let him out.
Did he make it? Yeah.
Yep, must have.
He got out, but then he lost control of the puck. There goes Stansfield, holds the board, pushes it in
big
deep.
Body. So we've got Jones and Linders made their way in. We've got a little 3-on-1 here with Wilson. There we go.
Hargrove checking in.
Yep, he checked in, was able to come across. Somebody step up on him. There we go. Come on. Move him out, square him up.
That puck was running like a rabbit in front of the net and its edge.
Get down to it, Jonesy. Come on, get in there. Come on, 3-on-2. Come on, get the puck, get the puck.
Weaver has it.
That's all right, good pass out.
Good pass to Wilson. Wilson's looking for his support, goes across. Weaver's there.
Just outside. Come on. Oh.
Wilson looking to feed to Linder. Up against the boards. They kick it off the boards. Linder using that hand-eye coordination again, knocks the puck down. Can't keep it in the zone, but it was a chance to at least keep the pressure in the Lincoln zone as we get new legs on the ice. In comes Shifley, Flory, and Baker. Baker enters the zone. Oh.
It's a little reverse hit right there.
He was going in for it.
That's a stump you're not going to move very often.
We always talk like Aiden is like just one strong kid, and he thought he was going to clean him off of that, and Baker's just a ball of muscle. Baker picks it up again, chips it up, trips up. Giles sends it into the zone. Jones checks out, and in comes Kiefer Shifley. Shifley backhands one, trying to find Flory. Oh, breakaway. Here comes Kiefer pushing him wide. Good,
You got
good
him.
back
Up,
check
up,
by
up,
Flory. Baker feeds it up. Shifley gets it. He works his way to the side. Baker's on the far side. Chips it behind the net. Puck goes back and forth across the goal line. Lincoln comes up with it. They're feeding forward. Giles is keeping the pressure.
That away.
Good
That
job
away,
by
Kiefer.
Shifley to
Come on, pick it up, Oliver.
drop over there. Here comes Giles splitting the defense for Lincoln. Goes across ice, has Garnis waiting. Garnis sends it down low. Shifley was coming across the front of the net. Great opportunity and just unable to get his stick on it.
So we have
That happened so fast. I was impressed what happened there.
We have Cooper out there now with Crash, Garnis, Keller. Giles is going to have to find his way off here shortly.
So
As soon as they get it moving up, Giles will get out.
So we got 5 minutes on the clock. What do you think Coach is going to do here? We're getting kind of in that, another next minute or so. If we don't get a goal, I think we watch.
You're going to have to see a net pull the goalie, which was not one of our strong suits last season.
Yeah, it certainly, I don't know if it ever went in our favor. We had a couple of good opportunities. Stansfield steps up, feeds over to Garnis. Garnis has Wilson and Stansfield with him. Off the blocker of the goalie, into the corner. Stansfield feeds it up in front again. Wilson gets a hold of it. He
just on the
winds up a slapper wide left of the goal. Chips up Hargrove. It's under his skates. Oh, high stick on Linder. Goes back. We're going to face off in the Ames zone.
So 4 minutes left. We got to see where they're going to dig down and find what they need to at least get this game tied up.
Yeah. So we have, looking at our shots here, we got 34 to their 23. They haven't hardly got any shots on goal this period, but we're not capitalizing on it either. So we're going to have to find a way to put that together. All that said, my favorite stat would say we are due for a goal.
Oh! And that was a perfect opportunity right there, right past Linder and right past Weaver.
I want the hockey gods to smile on me when I say that and the puck to go in the net.
It's all right.
Weaver
Get
just
back,
relaxes,
there
resets, comes
there
around.
Pass it up. There we go.
Feeds up to Jones. Jones works his way in. He's
Oh.
got Weaver. Weaver turns in behind
Get over
the
to it,
goal.
Charles. Get over to it, Charles. There we go. Right in front. Oh.
That goes out of play.
Yeah. So we're going to see the Shifley, Baker, Flory line's going to be out there along with Giles and Shifley. See if we can get a tie up here. This has been one of our most productive lines.
It has. They got that start in Cedar Rapids, and they really hit the ground running. I've been real impressed with what they've done.
All right, Tristan, let's win it, baby. There we go. Oh.
Baker just gets in between his skates. Baker picks this one up.
Put it on.
Right
You got
side.
3 of them on you. Pass it up.
Oh. Feeds up to Shifley. Goes in the middle of the center of the zone. Kiefer tries to work his way into the zone. There we go. Settle down. Wilson has it. Works his way over to Flory. Flory feeds into Shifley. Shifley comes in the zone. Giles works his way up the slot. Lincoln pushes it out wide. Flory holds it in the zone. Turnaround by Kiefer. He's got Giles down low. Tries to feed up. Goes up. Trickles through. Shifley goes wide left of the net. Puck wraps around. Tristan Shifley trying to get a hold of it. Gets up top. Wilson pushes it back down deep. Lincoln gets a hold of it. They go behind the net. They're going to look for just trying to burn clock. Flory ties him up down there. Shifley Can't quite get a hold of it. Pushes it back down, hoping that Isaac can get a hold of it. Up to the point, Kiefer feeds down to Flory. Flory works his way to the point, goes wide left of the goal, wraps around, and Wilson's on the far side. Pulling our goalie, empty netter. Baker steps on the ice, works in front of the net. Giles has it. He looks around, feeds it inside. Wilson goes off the goalie's blocker. Wilson coming around the side, up top to Baker. Baker tries to flip it around, catches off the board. Bounce. Had a nice bounce. Giles sent it in, went off the goalie's pad. Wilson's coming around, unable to connect. Ames keeping it down there. We're down to 90 seconds left in this game, 80 seconds left in this game. Puck flies up and it hits the it's one of the girders up high.
So who's going out? So I got Linder coming in. 1, 2, 3. Who's coming out?
So we've got Linder going to take the face off. Wilson and Giles coming off.
Yep.
We got Hargrove and Flory stepping in. Linder pushes through, gets control, tries to flip it up. Goalie covers. Minute 12 left to go in this third period. Empty net for Ames.
Baker's coming out. Who else? Need another one. Who else? Hargrove's going in.
There we go.
So who do we have? Jones, Hargrove, Flory, Shifley, Linder, and Wilson.
Oh, Linder has it. He's working his way in there.
Yeah!
Tied it up! He tied it up! Awesome move! Oh, get that replay. Let's see this.
Isaac Flory with the tied up goal right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the puck was loose. Let's see this on the replay, Mike. That puck is in there. It's in the slot, a little bouncing around.
That away, Cyclones.
There we go. Minute 6 left in this game. We've tied it up. We got Linder, Weaver, Wilson. Linder picks up the face-off. Oh, Jones step up there.
Come on.
Wilson picks it up. He bounces off the boards. Can't quite get it up. They're going to call that offside.
Yep.
That was kind of close. That was up in the air as it crossed the blue line. I could have seen that going either way. So assists. So Flory, of course, with the goal. We knew that. With assists from Tristan Shifley and Graf Linder. Oh, let's keep that pressure. Let's play smart. Wilson gets that, tries to chip it up. Gets a stick on it. Linder steps up.
Come on.
Wilson
Come
chips
on.
it forward.
Come
We
on.
got a 2v1
Get
if
it.
Wilson or if Linder can get through there. He tries to chip it
Step
forward,
up,
but
Jonesy.
can't get to it.
Oh.
Jones
There we go.
just misses. Wilson gets it.
There
He
we go.
sends
Get
it
it
into
in.
the zone. We're going to get some fresh legs as we go into the last seconds of this game. We got 20 seconds left to go. We've got Shifley, Hargrove. Flory tries to pick it up off his skates on the far side.
Come on.
Baker
Come on.
and
You ain't got
Giles
that
trying to
kind
get a
of
hold of it. That was
time.
a lazy pass.
What
We can't
in
do
the-
that with 8 seconds left to go in this game. That went into Weaver's breadbasket. He held onto it. We're going to face off in the Ames zone with 7 seconds left to go. We got to see how we're going to finish this game.
We cannot have that type of lazy play with
That-
this down thing. That
That
was
pass
just,
in that situation, you're way better off with a hard pass that misses that's going to come out of the zone rather than teeing one up in the high slot where they can just go and wind up on one. Shifley's going to take this with Flory and Giles on the line there. Shifley and Baker rounding that out. We get it out of the zone. We lob that one forward.
Come on, Isaac.
Icing is
Get
on.
there. Get there, Isaac. That's
That's going to end it. We're going to go to one. I
3
can't
on
remember.
4 on 4.
I can't remember if we start 4v4, but we're going to go to an overtime.
So we got the end of regulation. We should have a timeout added back in. I believe it's going to be 4 on 4.
Is it 5? I think we do. I think
We're
we
doing
do
5 on 5
I think we do
first?
5v5.
Okay. Remember us last year having the same conversation
Yeah.
and not knowing what they do? I don't. Well, I guess we'll find
We'll
out.
look and see. It might go 4v4. We're going to find out really soon.
So we'll have one 5-minute round of overtime play. After that, I do believe we go to a shootout. So
I believe that's correct.
We'll find out if it's 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 here in a second. I do think it's 4-on-4 though, but we'll find out. I've been known to be wrong.
I think it's an advantage for us.
So I would agree. So we'll see what they got going in there, how they're going to. So no matter what, both Lincoln and us walk away with a point for this weekend on the season. So that's we've got that going for us. Again, a great little comeback there on that pulling the goalie. So we talked about it last year, how that was not beneficial to us. We pretty much had almost every time we pulled the goalie, we pretty much had an open net scored against us. So little reversal there is that we were actually to be successful with that. Great feed, Linder, Shifley, or Shifley, Linder, it doesn't matter, to Flory, and Flory just puts it in the net. So
yep.
Nice little bingo bango too. Look, post, and back. So
yep.
It was. It sounded. We're lucky. I'm glad the ref thought that it, fully crossed over the red line. And
what's the name of that book? For Whom the Bell Tolls.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. So who are we gonna have out here? We're gonna have Giles, Shifley, Baker, and Flory.
So I think this is.
This is a good start.
Power group of guys that can all play offensive hockey and defensive hockey. So I think this is a great line for them to come out with.
Oh, I think we're saying it's 3-on-3. I think it's 4-on-4, but hey, what do I know?
Rod's pulling up the rule book.
I need our refs to know. What this is.
I didn't think we ever started 3v3 unless it's new for this year.
Yeah. So we're going to find out. Obviously, Lincoln thinks it's 3-on-3. We think it's 4-on-4, and the ruling is 3-on-3.
Baker's going in the bench.
So we have Giles, Flory, and Shifley.
So this could be interesting.
This is just basically wide open ice.
Yeah.
Almost man on man here. This is almost basically what it's like.
So this will be some skating. Oh, Tate pushes him out of the zone. Back into Lincoln territory. Works his way into neutral ice. Feeds Mathis. Mathis a little drag there. Pushes deep. That gives Giles a chance to get to it. Flory can't quite get it out. Feeds up to Giles. Giles looking for Shifley. Shifley kicks it to himself. Followed up by Giles. He's going to spin. He's going to work his way inside. Collects the puck himself. Finds Shifley. Oh! The rebound. Flory was in a perfect position on the other side. Shifley low and hard off the goalie's pads. Flory's on the other side and just can't get the puck. Jones checks in for Giles. Go out for Jones. Shifley breaks away again.
Come on.
He does a toe drag. Works his way through. Does a perfect little deke move. Gets in there.
God.
Just can't backhand it into the goal.
Oh, that goalie. Give him a lot of credit.
That one gets out of the zone. That's off.
Give him a lot of credit on that one. That goalie did a masterful job.
Down
Perry
against
did
the
a
boards.
nice job on that.
Is that Shifley down there?
Yeah, he'll be all right.
He's a tough kid.
He'll get up. He's tough as nails, that's for sure. That reminded me of that Andre Mark Flory goal, that the shootout save that he had last night, where he was able to stick his far leg out and prevent that from going in there. So wow, that was great. Tristan had a great opportunity there. Give a lot of
Baker
props.
Jones. He had two good opportunities.
Come on, there we go.
There we go.
Come
Jones
on. Wheel it. You got the numbers.
He's got Baker with him. He goes far side looking for Baker. Puck is loose. Lincoln takes it behind the net. Maybe a little bit too much delay to get over to Baker. Right idea. Lincoln comes out. Linder's there. He chips it off of Lincoln's stick. Lincoln still keeps control. They come into the zone. Baker
pick it up.
Jones collapses on it. Baker gets control, comes behind the net. He wraps it around. He's got Linder racing over there to get to that puck. Jones picks it up. Can't quite get control. Linder working his way towards it. Knocks it down but can't get control of the puck. Wilson sends it in, forces Linder to come out of the zone. He's gassed. He's going to go bring a fresh body. Giles comes in. We've got Flory coming back in. Giles gets a hold of it. He works up left side. He spins around. He's got Flory on the far side.
You got it.
He works in right side. They got a good setup here. Sends it off the goalie. Wilson picks it up. He spins. He's got Giles down in the low corner. He sends it up in the slot. Wilson, he goes for the quick shot as Giles was working his way in the low slot. Flory collects now behind the net. He's going to go reverse back, going down behind the goal line, keeping pressure on Lincoln, not letting them break out. Lincoln's going to come, lob that puck up, and that's got icing on. We're going to go and oh, what? They waved it off.
Okay.
I don't know if they said he didn't skate hard enough. What was there? Wilson's on the far side, goes to get the puck. They're going to face off a neutral ice as it went off his stick and went into the Lincoln bench. Whew, I'm out of breath.
Jones, Shifley, and Linder.
All right.
Boy, this 3-on-3 is stressful.
You get some highly skilled lines out here, and impressive to see how they go. That other line, a lot more aggressive. You know, you put Jones in there, he really calms things down, and you know, you see a different kind of pressure come from them. With this one, with the combination, you know, Jones with that steady leadership, I think. Linder and Shifley, both aggressive, skilled players, and see what we can do off this face-off.
You know, I think what you're seeing today, and I think if you go back and almost look at a lot of games this past weekend across the league, there's a lot more parity going on this year. So I think we're going to see this. I think we're going to see this kind of competition all the way through throughout the season. So I don't know if my ticker can hold on to it, but I guess we're going to find out, because I'm a little
jittery.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little stressful. So Tobin's in a situation where last time he was on the ice, he got a shutout, and today he's playing an OT. So I can't imagine his parents where they are right now.
They might be a little jittery too.
I can't imagine. As a goalie parent, it's hard enough, but this is stressful. So
Linder wins that face-off.
Wasn't able to.
Lincoln comes away with it.
So we got 1:45 left in this OT.
Linder chips it up. Wilson has it. He works in left side. Lincoln chips him off. Wilson loses his skates. Hyatt from Lincoln comes away with it. He works his way left side as Impens comes up through the slot.
Just a
shot by Lincoln on goal. Weaver just knocks that one.
Turn and burn. Turn and burn. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Go.
There we go. He's got Wilson with him. Linder breaks away. Works his way up in front. Oh!
Better get up. You better go. You better go. You better go.
Back check. Back check. Lincoln comes in 2v2. They bring in a fresh body on the ice. They go wide left of the goal.
Pick
Wilson
it up. Come on,
chips it
Jones.
over.
Come on, Jones.
Jones picks
Come
it
on,
up.
baby.
He
Come
comes
on.
up left
Come on.
side.
Go. Go.
We get fresh legs. Shifley checks in. Jones works his way in off the goalie's pads. Good idea. Bounced off. It just went a little wide of where our chasers were coming in. Shifley going and putting pressure down there. Lincoln comes out of the zone. They chip up to Mathis. Mathis comes into the zone on the left side. He chips across. Nobody there to support him. Into the corner. Ames chips around. Jones sends it over to Flory. Flory over to Jones. Jones starts working his way up there. He's got Shifley with him. He comes in at the goal. He's gonna send it wide left of the goal. Saw that net move again. I got excited.
Jones is coming out.
Shifley gets a hold of it. Yeah, Jones needs a breather.
Giles is going in.
Shifley keeping the pressure down there. We have Giles, Flory, and Shifley in. Lincoln comes in, knocks it down.
Come on, Oliver. Come on.
Giles picks it up. He's got Shifley with him. He's got Flory. They got the breakaway. They got the numbers. Flory comes in right side. He sends it. Bounces off the goalie. It's floating in the air, and we run out of time in our regulation.
Oh, my.
I think we're going to lose Mike here.
Oh, gracious. What an opportunity there very thin. It was basically 3-on-1. Great pass up from Oliver to Isaac, and just missed that goalie. Just happened to, again, Perry's a great goalie.
Watch this zone entry. We got a replay here. Let's see if we catch it. Did we catch it? Yeah, good move going in.
Great opportunity there. Got to give them credit on that. Lincoln credit on that, too. That 5 minutes is a lot of hockey. That's a lot of open ice with just 6 players out there. So stressful on us, and they're just coming in. And, the one thing I'll say, even when you have a bad period like we've had, going around. There's no give up on this team, and that's what I enjoy most about watching them play, is that they will from the first drop of the puck to that till there is no more time on that clock. They will go through that process. So shootout goal, one of the worst things about hockey, I believe, something that I think needs to go away is the shootout. It's just, I don't know, just not my thing. I hate to see a game like this end in a shootout, but it is what it is. Them, as they say, them the rules.
Them are the rules indeed. So, this is another fun one to see.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to see Baker. I think we're going to see Linder. I think we're going to see Wilson. I think you'll probably go through 5 would be my thought process here for the shootout.
I think it's best of 5.
Is it best of 5?
Pretty sure, so.
All right, here we go,
First
goalie.
1 to 3.
I don't care if you give up rebounds here, brother. All you got to do is stop it from going in. Yep, there we go.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
How do we pronounce that again? Tobin Weaver?
All right, we got Baker coming in first.
All right, Baker. Let's see a little mojo. Here comes Baker. He picks this up.
Nope, just right off the post.
Good little stick movement and stuff, but the goalie wasn't biting.
Yeah, he's one that you may have to get up over his shoulder. I don't think he's a big body in front of that net. I don't know if you're going to get much low on him. He doesn't really give up much 5-hole either, though, so from what I've watched him play this summer. So, all right, here we go. Round 2.
So Impens for Lincoln comes in.
Yep.
There we go. Off the blocker.
See, who we got? We got Linder or we got Wilson coming out? Who's coming next? Got Isaac? Who we got coming?
Giles.
I did not see this coming. Woo!
Coach is giving him a little last-second advice. I think Mike's going to sit here and catch his breath. Oh, tried to sneak one in 5-hole.
That's right. He tried to go that 5-hole on him. Not a bad thought process. But again, I don't think you're going to get much on him from down low. My guess is Rick kind of told him that's where to go. You saw Rick talking to him before that. So
I'm guessing you're right.
That's what. So Rick's trying to give him. Let's say Rick knows him a little bit from the Team Midwest this summer. So
I think
they still got to execute, no matter what we may know about him. Yep.
So it's a hit for Lincoln. Linder's going to come in for us now.
Take a deep breath, Graf. Just take a breath. You're fine, son. You know what you're doing. Show them moves, baby. Oh, just off the pads.
So it must be best of 3.
It's all right. Good job by them. Good fight all the way through. Well, I don't have a lot of complaints on this. Obviously, you don't like to see a loss. I'm glad we came back. We at least tied it up. It wasn't a direct loss. We went into overtime. We got some points.
Something that we've struggled with in the past, though, is getting those shots on goal. We came out of this 41 shots on goal to 27 shots from them. So we were given that pressure, reasonably, kept the level up for the whole game. We didn't like how that second period went. But I think we see a great start to our season. This was our first set of home games. And I think this is just a sign that, like you said, that parity in that league, I don't think we're going to see quite the same dominance that we've seen from a few teams over the years. No. So I'm excited to see what the season's going to bring. But it's that second
period, though, right? I mean, that put us in this position to be down. They scored those 2 goals during that second period.
Yep.
Put us behind the 8 ball, forced us into that, that 6-on-5 there at the very end, having to pull your goalie, having to go into OT, having to go into shootout. It's just got to play 3 solid periods of hockey. So I know Coach Baker through the week, the work he does with them, I can see just progressively him moving them and taking advantage of the skill level and the talent and the energy that these boys have and keep working through them. So Disappointing loss, OT loss, shootout loss.
Shootout
but
loss,
we still
yeah.
walked away with a point. So this weekend we walked away with 2 points, a win, and overtime loss. So
Is that
3 points. Yeah, because we got 2. Yep.
So we get 2 for yesterday.
Yeah,
and
so
1 for today.
that has got us up in the standings. You know, I think if you look at the standings this weekend, you obviously got the teams who are undefeated at this point, but we're still right in the mix.
So we'll be.
Yep.
However many are left undefeated now, which I think is maybe 2 teams is all.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how it goes today, because you have Sioux City taking on Oak Leafs today. So I don't, again, where they are, and Sioux City, I believe, pulled it out yesterday against the Oak Leafs. Their varsity team probably should be playing about now, or be playing this after or next in line. So we do a little bit of role reversal here, where we play our varsity first, where most other locations play their JV first. So it's just the way we roll here. We like to be different in some degree. So, Tom, it was a great opportunity with you today. Next weekend, folks, I believe we are Friday night back down with the Capitals again.
Yep. At the Capitals.
At the Capitals again, so we will be there. Let me see. Let me make sure and verify that for everybody on live stream if you're still with us. So on the 11th, yes, we will be down. No, that's the Saturday, the 10th. We will be with the 6 o'clock JV puck drop, and then varsity at 8 o'clock.
And there are 3 games on the weekend.
And then on Saturday, we are back. We are over in Mason City. We're at Mason City with 1:30 puck drop for JV and 3:30 puck drop for varsity. And that's it for the weekend, folks. So we will see you all next weekend.
Yep.
Thank you.
So for everybody listening, make sure you click and like on our channel. If you want to watch any of our past games, they are all on our YouTube page. So make sure you stick around, check out our content. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see when we go live, and make sure you're liking our videos. Thank you.